What's going on, everybody? I'm back in the comfort of my own home, and it looks like, I don't know, I just got a smog. Wife's gone, kids are gone, so what better time to talk about random damage? Not every single character has random damage. In fact, there's only a couple that have random damage. Xaphan's one of them, Kelpie's one of them, Herne, Crabbe. These are all monsters that can randomly affect the enemies. Well, when it comes to board skills, there's actually a couple more. Any sort of damage gems. So Krampus has them. I'm not going to be able to list all of them off the top of my head, but wanted to show you that it's not so random. There is some sort of formula that works behind the scenes that I can't figure it out. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'll show you here once I'm able to actually pump these guys up enough to make it work. And I'll show you two different scenarios. I'll show you the random damage and how that works on everybody that's on the screen, and then I'll also show you how the damage gems work. Okay, perfectly. So, I've talked about it, attack priority, and I've mentioned slots in other videos. If you're not familiar with those terms, there are 3 different slots, as you can see. There's slot 1, which is on the leftmost of my screen. Slot 2 is in the middle, and slot 3 is the far right of my screen. So you got creepy green goblin in slot 1, Cole in slot 2, and weird healer guy in slot 3. With random damage, like what Xaphan does with his vengeful flames, or Kelpie with his tsunami wave, there is a 0% chance that it is going to attack slot 3. I don't know if it's a 50-50 in between slot 1 and slot 2, but there's a 0% chance that it's going to hit slot 3. Why is this important? Well, in story mode, not so much. But when you're designing defenses, this is key. Because if you put a character that you do not want to be accidentally blasted by, say, a Kelpie raid build in slot 3, they won't be attacked. The only way that they will be randomly selected is if slot 1 and 2 is gone. And at that point, then a random blast will be able to hit them. But this applies to all of them, it seems like. Herne is in the same boat, Crabbe is in the same boat, as to when they get hit and they randomly select a target to blast, it's never slot 3. Let's see if it's going to prove me wrong. Juicy overkill. See that? So we hit twice in slot 1, once in slot 2, which leaves this poor sap left over. I'm just going to get him out of the way. We'll go to the next wave so that I can show you how damage gems work, hopefully. I'd love to be able to get it all on the same video. Alright, let's select Kelpie. Get that 9-9. Okay, I'm gonna make a damage gem now. Take note of who it hits. Here it comes, watch for it. See that? Sam and Mech. Nothing on Ramses. Again, Sam, because of elemental advantage on Kelpie, hit in slot 1. Mechaton hit in slot 2. Ramsey, not hit at all, not touched. The magic of slot 3. This applies for defenses, and it's also in story, as you see here. Now, if I do a random tsunami wave, I am going to hit Mechaton 3 times now. There's no way I'm going to hit Ramses. See that? Now I'm going to hit Mechaton once, twice, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. You see how that can lead to a disadvantage during raids or defenses, is that even if slot 2 has a little bit of health left, and you have 3 blasts that you can do, slot 3 will never be touched. The only way slot 3 is ever touched is if you actually get rid of slot 1 and slot 2. I'll show another example, hopefully. Got some super crummy gems here. It's not gonna work, but you get the idea. A random blast would go off now and hit Ramses because slot 1 and slot 2 is dead, but other than those circumstances, slot 3 is never touched. Anyways, that's all I got for random damage. If you have another video that you think I should do, please leave a comment. I'll certainly get to it as soon as I can. If you like this video, leave a like, share it with your friends. That's why I do these things. I want to make sure that the Shadow Wars community is properly informed on how to build defenses, on how to conduct raids, on how to go through story mode, why prestige is important. There's a lot of information that I haven't covered, and it's, well, quite frankly, because I don't have a ton of time. I hope you have an awesome day. I'm going to have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video.